now we're going to move on a bit. We're going to be looking at another section, and joining us now is the former All England champion and Derbyshire County player, Paul Chamberlain. Welcome to Talking Bowls, Paul.
Hi Mel, how you doing?
Yes, and how are you?
I'm fine, mate.
Have you been out playing today?
Sorry, mate?
Have you been out playing anywhere today?
I've had a day off today, unfortunately.
Okay. Now we're going to be having...
today, apart from Saturday and watch the football.
Oh, right. Have Burton Albion got through to the league today?
Absolutely, yeah. They've really jelly-armed it last 4 games. They lost all the last 4 games, but they're so far in front that...
everybody in your area must be very pleased, mustn't they?
Yeah, it's a lot of the local lads go down the Albion anyway, so we get about 6,000 in nowadays, so it's they'll be a good addition to the league, I think.
Yeah, good. Right now, Derbyshire, we're in a very tough group. 3 last year's semi-finalists, the Shropshire, the Alders, and of course Potteries as well. It's going to be a tough job for you, isn't it?
I think it's probably the hardest group. No disrespect to the other counties, but I mean we're pretty confident of a first game anyway. At least we've used our best green at Stratton, so we're pretty confident to win that game. To be fair.
And that's a repeat of last year's final against Greater Manchester, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, some of the draws were even the same, to be fair. Lee Turner plays John Dewey at number 12 at our home leg. Just hoping Manchester plays somewhere that you can stand up on this year, because we bit of a slime pit at Hotwood last year. People moaned that they couldn't actually stand up on it because we had that much bad weather before. Just hope they play somewhere that we can actually keep our feet on, hopefully. But we're just hoping for a bit of good weather. If we get good weather, just a couple of 3 days before the game, I think there's 45, 50 in Hargreen anyway. So we're hoping for a big win at home, and then we've got quite a lot of experience in the away side. So we're hoping not to lose by too many at Springhead even. And I've heard that they're not some of their players aren't particularly happy with the green anyway. So I think I think they're on the back foot a little bit against us. So we should be okay, I think.
Yeah. I mean, last year I think Derbyshire seemed really well organised. I mean, apart from losing the final, you seemed to plan your campaign perfectly, didn't you, Paul?
We've got it sorted a bit with the Greens now. I mean, we've had a lot of political sort of north and south of the county problems in the past, but we seem to play most of the home games in our area because the crux of the side is from the south of the county now. So we seem to have it sorted out a bit better, and we seem to be pulling in one direction rather than bickering like there's been in the past. We seem to have got rid of people, a bit like Answer, really got rid of people off the selection that just pull for their area rather than pulling for the county as a whole, really. So we seem to have it quite well sorted.
And I think last year, if I remember right, you beat Cumbria. I think you sort of little over, and then did you go to Ashbourne for your second one? I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we played on Ashbourne against Wales, I think it was, and we didn't beat them by a massive amount, but that's a pretty good green for us. The bottom one at Ashbourne. It's no secret that we've got 2 at Stratton and 2 at Ashbourne that we use pretty regularly. I mean, the small one at Stratton that we're using for the first game is obviously paying full respect to Manchester, because obviously they're the holders. I regard that as our best home green. I mean, we played only 3 times, I think, since I've been playing. We've won by 66 and 78 the other 2 times. So we know that we're not going to get that sort of score against a team like Manchester, but we're looking for I'm looking for 45 personally.
Yeah.
I told Colin Price that when we played them in the Premier League that Toker's got a green that can beat us by 60 on, but I think I was being a bit optimistic with 60, but 45 I think is worth looking at, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I say you won on Stratton last year, like 70 plus, and I suppose you just need the weather, really. I suppose a dry week you'd want, wouldn't you, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. We played the league game on it last week, and it wasn't fantastic. But don't get trouble with the mower, so we've got somebody else in to mow it properly. We don't need it flying. We just need it, decent condition and a good surface. And if we get that, as long as it doesn't, hammer it down and make it really heavy, I don't see any reason why we can't win the game. And then obviously we've got, even if we don't win the game, I think
And last year, I think overall in the final, you lost by 16. You must really fancy your chances with youth in Stretton as well, mustn't you, this time?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I think we expected them to go somewhere like Crompton, or it doesn't seem to be that they've played, their best green, and hopefully they'll live to regret it. But like I say, we'll make no bones about it. We've not dodged the issue at all. We're using our best green to try and win the first game. So I think it's always important to win the first game, and if you can, obviously, I think in the section we'll probably be able to afford to lose one. We don't want to, obviously, but still get through winning, in 2 out of 3, because I say Shropshire, we've got to play Manchester as well, and I say Potteries, you never know what they're going to do, especially at home. So we're all looking forward to it. Like I say, you won't know. People will look at the draw and probably won't know a lot of the players, but they're solid, good players, to be fair. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Because last year, Greater Manchester played South Yorkshire on Springhead. I mean, somebody's put on the screen here the green's in good nick.
I think. Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of experience in our away team, to be fair. We've got a lad called Brian Hill who's worth about 20 shots around the green on his own.
Yeah.
And obviously, Mr. Sprague at number 12. Ian Johnson's back in. I think he's not far off his 100th county game. So we won't lack for a bit of experience in the away team anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, last year on there they played South Yorkshire, and I think they won by 21. So you'd be hoping to try and do as well, wouldn't you?
That's right. Yeah. 21 won't be enough. So if they beat us by 21 on Springhead, we'll take that all day. Yeah, that won't be enough.
Yeah. I mean, I think Derbyshire won the Crossville Cup once, about sort of 20 years ago, was it, or something like that? Paul?
It was early 90s, I think. 1990, I think it was.
Yeah.
We beat Manchester in the final, I think I remember. But I didn't play that game, to be fair. I think I was dropped.
Perhaps that's why they won then, Paul.
Yeah. So you're confident anyway, Paul, this time?
Say again, sorry?
Are you confident then this time?
I'm as confident as you can be. I mean, they're a good team. Obviously, they beat us in the final last year, and they'll probably expect to beat us again. But we had never been on the Ashbourne top green. It's the first time we'd ever used it. We took a bit of a gamble, and the weather conspired against us a little bit, I think. We actually belted down all week. So, and this time we've gone for a green that all 12 players will know basically like the back of the hand. And I expect 9 winners at home, and I'm hoping it's enough to get us through the game.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Paul. I wish you all the best, like I'm wishing every team tonight. So we'll look out for the result next week.
I hope it goes like I said.
Yeah, okay. All right then, Paul, thanks for joining us.
No problem, mate.
Good night. That was Paul Chamberlain from Derbyshire, who's taking part in repeat of last year's final when they take on Greater Manchester next week.